heart is so proud. My mind is so unfocused. I see the things you do through me, as great things I have done. And now you gently break me, then lovingly take me, and hold me as my Father, and mold me as my Maker. I ask you, how many times will you pick me up when I keep on letting you down? And each time I will fall short of your glory, how far will forgiveness abound? And you answer, my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you walk in the park of my daily sufficient grace. Times I make me until a bit discouraged, knowing that somewhere can do a better job. For who am I to serve you? I know I don't deserve you. And that's the part that breaks in my heart and keeps me hanging on. I ask you, how many times will you pick me up when I keep on letting you down? And each time I will fall short of your glory, how far will forgiveness abound? And you answer, my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you'll walk in the path of my daily sufficient grace. You are so patient with me, Lord. As I walk with you, and your grace remains. It knows that I will never be instead upon me. Instead of trying to repay you, I'm learning to simply obey you by giving up my life to you for all that you've given to me. I ask you, how many times will you pick me up when I keep on letting you down? And each time I will fall short of your glory, how far will forgiveness abound? And you answered, my child, I love you. And as long as you're seeking my face, you walk in the park of my daily sufficient grace.
Maraming salamat po sa tatlong kabataan na nagbahagi ng napakagandang mensahe sa pamamagitan ng pag-awit. Si Sister Alexa Cherise, Sister Elite Charm, and Sister Elaine Cluey, Lulu. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful song. And I hope that song will usher our thoughts to the Lord this morning. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, mga kaibigan, sa Brookside at sa lahat ng mga nasa Zoom platform. I am so happy to see each one of you. Sana nga po ay naandyan kami in person But the thing is, we are having the our prime time and year-end meeting, and we are not allowed to leave. Ano ho? Ipapakita ko po sa inyo. Ito po ay nangyayari ngayon. It started last Wednesday and each will end next Wednesday. So for a week, nandito po lahat ng mga administrador ng 14 countries, ng 11 union and 14 countries para magkaroon ng tinatawag nating constituency meeting. We are doing this yearly, and this year it is very important because we will be dissolving South Philippine Union Conference. We all know na ang Pilipinas po ay nahati sa tatlong union. Ang North Philippine, ang Luzon, Central Philippines, ang Visayas, and ang South Philippines, ang Mindanao. And we are dissolving South Philippine Union Conference, but ihahati natin ito sa dalawa. So ang Pilipinas po ay magkakaroon ngayon ng 4 na union. And it will be done during this meeting. And gagawin din po sa pagmi-meeting na ito ang pag-alis ng 3 countries. We have 14 countries under Southern Asia Pacific Division, but then it will be transferred. The 3 countries will be transferred to Northern Asia Pacific Division under Korea. Magiging kasama na nila ang Korea, ang Japan, ang Taiwan, and ang maiiwan na lamang po sa atin ay 11 countries. So, yan po ang kaganapan ngayon dito po sa Life Hope Center. Ang atin pong headquarters ay meron ng isang malaking establishment just in front of Southern Asia Pacific Division. We call it the Life Hope Center. At dyan po ay meron na tayong sariling convention hall which can accommodate more than 800 people. And then we also have our hotel there. And it is all for the Seventh-day Adventist Christians all over Southern Asia Pacific Division. So kung magawi po kayo dito sa bandang Tagaytay and you plan to have an overnight stay, you can stay in the hotel of Southern Asia Pacific Division. Okay po? So that's the reason why my family cannot go there personally because of this event. Again, thank you so much. Nagpapasalamat po kami kay Ate Lilia sa Bukuhan sa pag-imbita. I had been invited several times already. We were there in person once, and nagustuhan po namin ang camaraderie, na very warm ang pagtanggap sa amin. And I told Ate Lilia, we really hope that we could be there again. And I was invited twice already, and dahilan sa napakaraming appointment, it was moved to another date. I thought that November 4 is okay, since sabi ko, naandito lang naman sa division, so we can just, escape and go to Brookside. But the thing is, we are not allowed to leave. But I hope, again, that next time we can be there in person and magkikita-kita tayo in person. We really hope to see the Hardinico family. My husband had been telling me good things about the Hardinicos aside from owning the mansion in Bacolod. My husband was telling me, they own a mansion in Bacolod. They've been very good friends of the family of my husband. Yes, Doc Cardinico, parang ikaw po yata ay kaklase ng aking asawa. No, so batang-bata pa pala ang aking asawa. So glad to meet the Hardinicos family, Pastor Joey Ocampo and the wife, ang teacher ng aking anak, si Ma'am Sarah Lulu, is around. To all our friends in Pampanga and to the other side of the world, there in New York, we wish to greet all of you a pleasant Sabbath. Now, ang Health Ministries Department po ay, ito po ang tema ng Health Ministries Department. So, ito po ngayon ang tema ng Health Ministries Department, Empowered to Go, Heal Thy Lifestyle. Every church member, a health expert, every pastor, a health minister, every teacher, a health educator, every woman, a health partner, every youth and child, a health champion, and every administrator, a health influencer. And I hope that we are, going and achieving to that direction. Ano ho? Now, we would like to invite each one of you to the Mental Health Week of Prayer. Alam po natin na October 10 ay nakalaan as Mental Health Day, di po ba? But then we are having 1 week of a week of prayer, but more on mental health. And this will be streamed live over Hope Channel, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and also it will be streamed live over the Facebook page of Hope Channel and the Seventh-day Adventist Health Ministries Department. And you could see there the different topics. Magaganda ang topics ngayon. The speakers are psychologists, psychiatrists, guidance counselors, life coach counselors, life coaches, and they'll be talking about different topics on mental health. So I just hope, mga kaibigan, mga kapatid, na tututukan nyo po ito. This will be on November 19 until 25 from 7:30 to 9 in the evening. Kindly invite your friends to watch this. And we are also having for the health professionals. Nakita ko kasi na napakaraming mga health professionals dito sa Brookside, dito sa church na ito. So we are having this program. Ang tawag dito ay Sharing the Gift of Health 2023, Health Professionals Empowered to Go. This is when the different health professionals, nurses, doctors, medical technologists, and come together and conduct health lectures or conduct sort of a health summit to their invited friends. And they give lectures, and after that they embed, parang they bridge yung health lectures to the gospel message. If you're interested, just tell me, and we will partner you to a health professional that is already active in doing this. Okay? So ito nga po ang ating tema ng Health Ministries Department. Okay, so this is the big five for global scenarios. Now, we've been talking about this. We heard it over the radio, watch it over the different social media platforms. They always talk about the globalization trend, emerging economies. They have been talking about climate change, and we can feel it, and the global monetary system and technological developments. We are also rinig natin araw-araw na lang. Halos ang aking asawa pagdating sa trabaho nakatutok sa television, and he is very much into the conflict between the Palestinian and Israel. Merong makikita natin ang mundo ay punong-puno ng digmaan, punong-puno ng kasamaan. There are so many territorial disputes. There are so many civil war. There are transnational terrorism. I could see na meron tayong sundalo na naandito na naka-assign somewhere in New York. She is involved as a military. And my cousins are all in the military line, and I could feel, yung kanilang pangangamba sa kanilang buhay, hindi lang sa kanilang buhay, kundi sa buhay ng kanilang mga pamilya at ng kapwa Filipino. There are so many ongoing conflicts in the world, and around 80% of the world's current conflicts are concentrated here in Asia and in Africa, no? And the most prevalent forms of conflict today are civil wars. Even in the Philippines, we could really feel it, no? Especially there in Mindanao, and territorial disputes. And so you could see on your screen, napakarami, sa North Korea, when we visited Myanmar, I experienced really yung political dispute nila doon, no? We were caught, no, in the middle of parang mainit na paglalabanan ng dalawang kampo, no? And it's so we are so fortunate that we were able to leave the country, no, in spite of what had happened. And we cannot easily go to Myanmar anymore because of that, no? Even in Pakistan is our territory. And pag pumunta ka sa Pakistan or kaya sa Sri Lanka, itong tatlong countries na to, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh, mararamdaman mo talaga ang conflict na nangyayari sa loob ng mga countries na ito. And this is really happening, no? So this is a summary of the conflicts that is going on here in Asia and around the world, no? We could also feel, no, na maraming mga bata dito sa Pilipinas at sa buong mundo ang malnourished, no? Malnutrition that is very, very prevalent among the Filipino children. And since we are a part of the Nutrition Council of the Philippines, we could, feel na nararamdaman natin, nakikita natin na napakaraming mga Pilipinong mga kabataan, mga musmos, age 0 to 4 and 5 to 10 years old, ang talagang kulang ang nutrisyon, no? We worked before in ADRA as primary healthcare coordinator, and one of our main task is to feed the children. Hindi yung ginagawa natin na one-time feeding, no? Pero yung ginagawa ng ADRA noon is to really stay in a community where there are a lot of malnourished children, no? And ginagawa namin yung mga malnourished children, we make them to a well baby. Talagang binibigyan namin sila ng masusustansyang mga pagkain, tinuturuan ang mga nanay at mga tatay kung paano magtanim, paano maghanda, paano magluto ng mga pagkain na tutulong sa kanilang mga anak na malnourished na maging isang well baby. But still, kahit na ginagawa natin ito, marami pa rin mga malnourished children sa ating palibot. Now, there are also natural catastrophe that is happening. No, this one happened noong 2021, no? Maraming natural disaster. But even now, 2023, marami rin tayong mga natural disaster na nararamdaman. Maraming bagyo, maraming baha, di po ba? Lindol, sunog, hurricane, tsunamis, no? It is being felt not only in the Philippines but in the whole world, no? Nung COVID-19, nako, marami ang namatay, no? Marami sa aking mga kaibigan ang nagkaroon ng COVID, nakaranas magka-COVID, kahit kaming mag-asawa ay nakaranas mag-COVID, and talaga naman pong nakakakaba, no? And then there are so many criminalities, crime that is happening, murder, homicide, rape, no, robbery, theft, carnapping, no, and many more nangyayari sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, sa buong Pilipinas. Ito ay nangyayari. Maraming kasamaan. I'm an avid fan of, yung Wanted sa radyo. I will not mention the senator, but I've been listening to that, and naririnig mo talaga at nakikita mo doon no, sa YouTube, na marami talaga ang nangyayari mga kasamaan, no, dito sa ating mundo. Ang tatay ay nilalapastangan ang sariling anak, no, at marami pang iba. And we are wondering, why is this really happening in the world today? No, aside sa mga kriminalidad, maraming mga addiction. There are so many forms of addiction, no? Sigarilyo, alak, droga, no, those are different kinds of addiction. My husband is involved in yung ano yan, he's now working under Pasay City government, no, sa City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, and almost all of the barangays, no, in Pasay, and I think almost all the barangays in the Philippines, no, ay marami pong nalululong sa sigarilyo, alak at droga, and they've been helping the drug dependents, those who are addicted, no, na maging free, ma-unhook sa mga addiction na ito. But aside sa sigarilyo, alak at droga, meron pang iba't ibang klaseng addiction, no? Sabi nga niyan, bawat isa sa atin ay may addiction din, no? Gaya ko, ang addiction ko ay chocolates. Alam ko na nakakasama yan sa ating katawan. But the thing is, the moment I see a chocolate bar, talagang kailangan kong kumain ng kahit katiting para lang masatisfy ang taste buds, no? So that is another form of addiction. No, merong addiction sa drugs, sa alcohol, sa gambling, di po ba, sa pagsusugal, sa pag-shopping. Ayun, Ate Lilia, no? Yung pag-shopping ay isang addiction din. Alam mo na wala kang pera, pero pupunta ka pa rin sa mall or kaya mag-go online, no? Mag-Shopee, maglalasada, then ano ka na sa sa utang. Baon ka na sa utang. Gossiping is a form of addiction, no? Yung pagchichismis, no? Eating disorder, no? So there are different kinds of eating disorder, anorexia, bulimia, no? Yung mental illness, no? Ang dami na po sa atin ngayon. Dr. Hardinico could testify that mental illness, no, is the number one problem now, no? Not only in the Philippines but in the whole world, no? Marami ang may anxiety, maraming may depression, maraming may stress, no? So talagang marami sa atin ang apektado nito. And yung codependency, yung pagiging konsentidor, ayun, mga kaibigan, mga kapatid, yung pagiging konsentidor is a form of addiction also. Alam mo na, ng anak mo ay addicted sa sabihin na natin sa sa game, no, sa Mobile Legend, or kaya addicted na siya sa paninigarilyo or kaya sa pag-inom ng alak, pero kinukonsinti mo ang iyong anak o ang iyong asawa, kinukonsinti mo ang iyong mahal sa buhay, no, sa kanyang addiction, that is also a form of addiction, no? Then ito ngayon, online gaming, social media is now, ito na po ngayon ang pinakamaraming mga kabataan ang nalululong, no, sa masamang bisyo, at ito na yon, no, online gaming, no? And why are people addicted to online games, no? Bakit kaya sila naapektuhan? Bakit kaya sila addicted, no, sa online games? Ni-research natin ito, at ang sabi, it's because of the ABC of human needs. It caters to the ABC of human needs. This is according to Douglas Gentile, no? Ang sabi, sa online gaming kasi, there is autonomy, no? Ikaw ang hero. You feel like you are in control, no, of everything. Ikaw ang nagmamaniobra, no? Ikaw ang nagkokontrol, ikaw ang boss, ikaw ang nagdidikta, di ba? And that is the world where they feel that they are in charge. Kasi siguro sa bahay, ang in charge ay ang misis. Kaya yung asawa na under desire, doon siya ngayon nagiging na-feel niya na he is in charge of you know the gaming, no? So usually most of those who are addicted to online games are those personalities who are, you know, who have weak personality, those who are timid, those who are shy, or minsan sila po ay those who are bullied in class, no? Or sabihin na natin under desire, or those who cannot speak up well. That's why in computer games, they feel that they are in charge and they have the say, and they are in control. And then B is belonging. We like to feel connected to other people. Di po ba sa online gaming, ang dami-dami mong kalaro, no? Sa Facebook, ang dami mong friends. I even got 3,500 or 4,000 friends on Facebook. But the reality is, konti lang doon ang nagkikare sa akin or nagkikare sa iyo. Again, those who are addicted with this kind of games feel that they are taken for granted. Those who don't have many, many friends, and being an online gamer or TikToker or, you know, somebody in social media, they feel that marami ang nag-a-appreciate sa kanila, no? Marami ang nag-a-appreciate sa iyo. Marami ang nagla-like, no? Doon sa mga shout out mo. Marami ang mga online friends mo. And, you know, there is a sense of belongingness that satisfies our ego. Di po ba? Then C is competence. We like to feel that we're good at what we do, no? And games can satisfy all of this, no? Or at least they do when the players are good and become part of an online community joining them. So C is competence. Gagawa mo ang iyong gawain with full satisfaction. Just imagine, maririnig mo ang mga kabataan ngayon ang usapan kung paano nila napatay yung kanilang kalaban sa online game, di po ba? Maririnig mo, marami kong napatay ngayon at kung paano nila napatay yun. No? Yung playfield, no, na pagpapatayan na parang normal na lang na sabihin na marami kong napatay ngayon. And they are happy na ang terminology ginagamit nila ay nakatoda sila, nakapatay sila, at nakakonquer sila ng mga colonies. Mga kaibigan, alam po ng ating kaaway na ito ang mga pangangailangan natin. The feeling of autonomy, the feeling of belongingness, the feeling of competence. And if we cannot do it in the real world, ang sabi ng kaaway natin, ibibigay ko yan sa online gaming. And you feel that you are the one in charge, no? You are the one in charge there. And the more you feel your dominion over your online kingdom, the more that you will be addicted and the more you will wander away from God, no? So, yan na. I will not hindi na ako magdudwell dito, but this is how you know that you are already addicted to online gaming, to social media addiction, no? So there are 5. Okay, so these are the negative impacts of social gaming. Now, aside from social gaming, no, ito pang isang addiction, ang pornography, no? Pornography are widely accepted among teens and young adults. Pornography is another addiction, not only among teens and young adults, but also in older folks. Lalong-lalo ka na tumingin sa mga pornographic sites, no? Lulong na lulong, no? Ang iba na tumingin, natutuwa at nasisiyan sa pagtingin Just imagine, Philippines, 12 minutes to 45 seconds. Tayo ang pinakauna. So, nalalaman ng mga IT specialist, ang Pilipinas ang number one na nagbibisita sa mga porn site. Sana hindi po tayo kasama sa statistikang yan, mga kaibigan, no? South Africa ang sunod, then United States and Canada and Australia and United Kingdom. Just imagine, tayo ang number one na mga Filipinos. So pornography is an act or is an addiction also. Then, what is virtual infidelity? Now, sasabihin natin na, hindi ako guilty dyan. But take a look at the definition of virtual infidelity. Online infidelity is a kind of emotional affair in which the people involved develop a sexually intimate relationship without actually meeting. And this is known as the cybersex. No? Infidelity ay ano nga po ito sa Tagalog? Pagtataksil. No? Sasabihin nyo, hindi naman ako nagtataksil sa aking asawa at hanggang ngayon, sa 30 taon na ginawa ng Diyos ay kasama ko pa rin ang aking asawa. No? Pero alam nyo ba na may virtual na pagtataksil? Dito mga kaibigan, ang mga taong involved dito ay yung indulge sa pakikipagtipan o pakikipagrelasyon sa isang o maraming tao sa pamamagitan ng computer, sa pamamagitan ng internet. Hindi nga kayo nagkikita. Personal, di po ba? Pero ang iyong damdamin, ang iyong kaisipan ay nababaling na doon sa babae o lalaki na ka-chat mo sa internet, no? This is what we call virtual affairs. And virtual affairs betray the trust of one's partner. And it can even violate agreements of sexual exclusivity. And this happens when one partner looks at a pornographic site or has an online affair with someone that he's probably never met and probably never will. Ito yung nagte-text ka sa ka-chatmate mo, hindi mo nakitang personal, hindi pa kayo nagkikita, hindi pa kayo eyeball, we call it eyeball, no? Hindi mo pa siya natatouch physically, but when you exchange sweet nothings to somebody else, kumain ka na ba? Sana kasama kita, no? Those are considered virtual infidelity. If you are doing that other than your wife or your spouse, then you are of virtual infidelity. Okay, so these are the means of virtual infidelity: pornography, sexting, no? Secretive virtual sex interaction, no? May ginagawa kayo online, no? Ng partner mo, then partner mo na hindi mo asawa mo, no? Then 3D sexual games, no? So ito ang nangyayari, no? The devil's trap. The nature of internet accessibility has defined the term cheating to be more sophisticated, no? We trick ourselves into believing that it is nothing because it is online and we have not seen that person in person, no? But by just merely looking at a person with lust is already a sin. Ang pagtingin sa isang babae o lalaki na may pagnanasa ay isa ng kasalanan. Ang pag-text, mga kaibigan, mga kapatid, o yung pakikipagtalastasan sa isang tao kahit hindi mo man nakikita na personal, ngunit may mga damdamin na namamagitan, marubdob ang iyong nararamdaman, ito ay isa ng pagtataksil, no? 1 Corinthians 6:18. Okay, magwa-wind up na tayo. Flee from sexual immorality. If every other sin a person commits is outside the body, but the sexually immoral person sin against his own body. Alam nyo na kung anong gusto mo sabihin ko dyan, no? So, Ellen G. White's biblical view and understanding of mental health. Ellen White's understanding of human nature was based on the biblical view that human nature is what? Inherently sinful and needs external help from God. To her, Jesus was the great healer of the sin-damaged human mind. It is impossible for us of ourselves, Ellen White wrote, to escape from the pit in which we are sunken. Our hearts are evil and we cannot change them. Ellen White then quoted Job 14:4 and Romans 8:7 to support this view. She continued, education, culture, the exercise of the will, human effort all have their proper sphere, but here they are powerless. They may produce an outward correctness of behavior, but they cannot change the heart. They cannot purify the springs of life. There must be a power working from within, a new life from above, before men and women can be changed from sin to holiness. So, mahirap nga kung addicted tayo, no? Ang asawa ko, like what I've said, I've been helping drug dependents, no? Nahihirapan sila na paalisin, to unhooked, no? To freedom from the different kinds of addiction they are hooked to. But the thing is, the moment they introduce, Jesus as the greatest power that gives the solution to their problems, that's the only time na unti-unti nilang nare-realize na they can do it, no, with God's help. Okay. So, ang mundo natin, mga kaibigan, ang mundo ng ating ginagalawan ay punong-puno po ng patibong, ni Satanas. We are trapped in the ploy of Satan. We all know that. And every bit of the things of this world is used by our enemy to lure us or to entice us to be on his side. Malalansi. Tama po ba? Sa Bicol, we call it manlalansi o inaakit ng ating kaaway. Bawat isa sa atin. It will be very, very attractive. It might be very deceptive in nature, no? Satan is very cunning, no? Tusong-tuso po si Satanas. Siya, mga kapatid, ay gagamitin niya ang ating panlasa, ang ating pandinig, ang ating pangamoy, especially ang ating isipan, ang ating kalooban, para mapasakan niya tayo, para maisama tayo, at para, magkasakit tayo, no? Gagawin niya po na napaka-interesante at napaka-attractive ang mga ito, at dadalhin niya tayo sa punto ng kasamaan, no? Gagamitin niya po ang weakest point ng bawat isa sa atin. Gagamitin niya ang kahinaan para tayo ay matampagan at dalhin para magkasala. Kaya nga, dapat po bawat isa sa atin ay mag-ingat, no? Tayo ay makukulong. Tayo ay we will be changed, no? Matatanikala ng ating kaaway sa iba't ibang klaseng addiction. And you and I, if we will not be careful and if we will not be watchful, we will be chained with the different kinds of addiction. Satan despises Jesus, and he will do everything he can do to destroy those that love Jesus. And he will always entice you with different kinds, all sorts of pleasures of the world to draw you away from Jesus. And when you are living just to please yourself, you certainly won't be living to please Jesus. Yan ang dahilan, mga kaibigan, kung bakit ang mundo natin ay punong-puno ng dalamhati, punong-puno ng kasamaan at mga, sufferings. Saang banda man ibaling ang ating mga mata, makikita natin ang mga tao na nangangailangan po ng tulong. mga nagdadalamhati at nanganganib ng buhay, no? Kailangan na maiahon sila sa sadlak na kasamaan at pagkawasak at kagulumihanan. Ano kaya ang magagawa ng Brookside Church? No? What can the Seventh-day Adventist Church do, no, para matulungan ang mga taong nasasadlak o sadlak sa kasamaan at kagulumihanan? Unang-una, aside from being a law-abiding citizen, no, ano ang ating magagawa? No, we can help the country first by being a law-abiding citizen, and second, by passing the legacy of the Seventh-day Adventists to the world. And what is that? That of being healthy, no? Maging healthy. Iwasan natin ang mga bisyo, sigarilyo, alak, droga. Iwasan natin ang addiction sa overeating. Iwasan natin ang ating addiction sa pagiging pagiging malulong sa social media, no? Now, we should be a part of the blue zones, no? Itong blue zones na ito ay mga taong mga centenaryo, and they live up to more than 100 years, no? Siguro nakita niyo na ito sa Netflix. If you have Netflix, you can watch the blue zones, no? It talks about the different people who lived more than 100 years. And one of these pockets of longevity are those people who are staying in Loma Linda, USA, no? And we just arrived from Loma Linda, California. We attended the Global Health Care. And there, I saw talaga when we attended the church services, there are so many gray-haired individuals. Gusto sabihin, mga matatanda na sila. More than 100 years, no? Marami talaga na mga tao dun sa Loma Linda, yung mga gray-haired na, no? When we went to one of the center, I forgot the name of the center, may swimming pool doon, may gymnasium doon. Akala ko ang makikita ko doon ay mga young and mga teens, but what I saw there are old people, no, matatanda na, no. Some are centenarians who are still swimming, who are still enjoying the gym. So one of the pockets of longevity that are featured in the blue zones are the Seventh-day Adventist people. Tayo po, mga kaibigan. We are even featured in different books, no? We are known as the healthiest people on earth by John Howard Wicks, no? Also by Dan Buettner. But then, it is sad to note that there are Seventh-day Adventist, may mga Sabadista na po or mga Adventista del Septimo Dia na nakakalimutan na tayo ay mga tao na kilala sa buong mundo na malulusog. Kakalimutan na natin ito at bumabalik na tayo sa mga pamamaraan, mga kagawian, mga habits na ginagawa ang ating katawan at ang kalusugan to the lowest state. Kaya nga marami na rin sa atin ang nagkakasakit. Di ho ba? It's because of living unhealthful lifestyle practices, no? Now, how do we empower the church, no? How do we empower the church? Titingnan natin muna dapat ang ating sarili, no? It should start from us as an individual, no? We should sabi nga sa 1 Corinthians, whatever you do, drink, think, eat, you should always do it to glorify God, no? Because you should always remember that you are the body of Christ and each one of you is a part of it. So, dapat nating pagkaisipin na kainin natin, well, gasgas na plaka na nga po ito, di ba, Doc Hardinico? We have been hearing this, no, since time immemorial. No? Kumain ng prutas at gulay, huwag kakain ng mga pagkain na maraming alat, maraming asukal, at iba pa. No? Mag-ehersisyo, memorize na natin ito, no? New start, celebration, God's plan, no? We memorize it by heart. But the problem is, are we practicing it? No? Practice ba natin ito? Nasa atin na ang katotohanan, no? We are already known as the church whose, parishioners are healthy. But the thing is, medyo pababa na po ng pababa, no? Dito sa Pilipinas, when we had a survey, we conducted a survey, by the way, no? Mga physical assessment, health assessment to Seventh-day Adventist church members here in the Philippines and also within the Southern Asia Pacific region, 14 countries. Nakakalungkot isipin, mga kaibigan, na marami na sa ating mga kapatid ang nagkakaroon ng sakit, no? Mga sakit na nararamdaman rin ng ibang tao, ng general population. Okay po? There are so many Seventh-day Adventist Christians who are also suffering the diseases that is being felt and acquired by the general population. And nakakalungkot isipin na nakakalimutan na natin na ituwid ito. And that is the reason why the Health Ministries Department of our church would really want to empower our church members to go back to the basic of what is taught to us, no? Ang sabi sa Bible, no? Eat only fruits and grains, no? Fruits and grains. Fruits and grains and legumes. Pabalik-balik yan. But what are we eating now? No? So we are empowering our church members to heal your lifestyle, no? It should start from you. Magsimula dapat ang pagiging malusog ng pangangatawan sa ating sarili. Because how can we share what we don't have? Di po ba? We should emulate a true-blooded healthy Christian in our words, sa salita, sa isip, at lalo-lalo na sa gawa. We should set a good example. We don't have to preach and conduct evangelistic efforts, but by merely practicing a healthy lifestyle, no? Ipinapakita natin ang pagmamahal, ang pag-aaruga ng ating poong may kapal. We are now then called the lifestyle evangelist, a sermon in our shoes, no? Hindi man tayo magsalita, pero yung mga tao nakakakita sa atin, nakikita kung paano natin pinapalusog ang ating katawan, kung paano natin how we practice, no, healthy lifestyle. We should, shine forth and share. Kailangan na sindihan na natin ang mga liwanag at ibahagi ito sa ating mga kaibigan, sa ating kapamilya, sa ating kabarangay, sa ating katrabaho. At pag naggagayon, tayo po ay magiging isang makinang, no, na bituin, na magniningning, no, magpakailanman. Daniel 12:3 says, "And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to the righteousness as the stars forever and ever." Pag maraming mga kaluluwa ang sumunod sa ating poong may kapal, dahilan sa pagpapakita mo, no, ng kagandang asal, pagpapractice ng healthy lifestyle, ang bituin na ibibigay sa iyo ng Panginoon ay magpakailanman kikinang. Ano ho? Now, the time to act is now. Bawat isa sa atin ay may parte na dapat gawin. Na ibahagi po ang balita ng kalusugan, balita ng kagalingan, balita ng kaligtasan, balita ng freedom sa iba't ibang klaseng mga addiction. Ano ko? Malapit na po na magunaw ang mundo. Sobra ng kaguluhan ang nangyayari. Malapit na po siyang dumating. Huwag na po tayong magpatumpik-tumpik. Ngayon na po ang panahon para tayo ay tumalima at sundin ang kanyang mga batas. No? Hindi lang ang batas, not only the laws, not only the moral law, okay, but also the laws on health. At sana po, bawat isa sa atin I will be free from the different kinds of addiction that we are into, and through our healthy lifestyle, by just merely looking at us, the people around us will know kung sino po ang totoong Panginoon na ating pinipraise at pinaglilingkuran. Ito po ang aking dalangin.